Hey, how y'all doing? I'm back again. I'm back again. Telling everybody what they supposed to plan. I'm back again. Telling people everything you know you can. Now listen. My name, young preacher, youngster. I am Dr. Americus Haley Selassie, Skate Master Spark in the building. Listen, I was going about the white man who maneuvered himself into the black skin through rape and slavery from the mulatto children that rose up to Chief of Justice, senators, congressmen, police officers, correction officers. These are the mulattoes of these children. They love their daddy. That's why we will never have no major problems in America because they're stable. They have created different layers of concerns, different circles of people from what they call the politics or the policymakers, jurisprudence, lawmakers. They talk about the chief justices. They talk about the one who actually make the laws. Then we talk about those who preside. Now, they said we had a black man for president, but I don't think so. And so he was not black. He was a mulatto. He was a plant for the policy to stop the upheaval and the rising of those who were called Moors. So now, what is that? That is what it is. So those who have taken an oath of secret, those who consider themselves Masons and Freemasons and different things in the colleges, the different fraternities and sororities. These are all Greek societies. You will not go no further than the Greeks. You will not go to Kemet. You will not try to unravel the lies because you're a Greek. So you're dealing in secret. You're not dealing in sacred. You're dealing in secret. You're hiding. You're hiding from the truth. It's like a candle putting under your bed, a lit candle at that. A lit candle put under your bed. So what I'm explaining to the people, and this is already known fact right there, that is the earth is an orb. It's not round. Okay? That's the shape of the earth. This right there. And green is the particles that solidify that we call chlorophyll. And this is from the sun, that is energy. And then you had the sun that came down through the sun, through the etheric cord that changes everything. So that means everything that you see from your senses of seeing, your eyes, everything that you see is an illusion. What is not an illusion is the truth of what is and how people click together by saying they be lacking. Be lacking is black. The way you were taught to read these symbols called letters was to bring tears. Let tears come from who? The creator. What is the word creator? Means one who grows. Grow what? Grow human beings. Your mother grows human beings. The word your, Y-O-U-R, is Ru'el or royal, spelled backwards. The word your is royal, spelled backwards. The word your is ours, is collective connection with not only the bloodline, but the physical particles that's germinated from the earth. So the fact that you have the white man who raped the Moors that came over here, and the children love their daddy, so they use and do what their daddy say, because they consider to be the black sheep of the family. So you have those who wanted to do so much for daddy, they could not wait for the angelic realm. They did not listen to the instructions. They did what they wanted to do, how they wanted to do it. So they was considered to be, as you take a champagne bottle and you shake it up, and that top, it just squirts out, that is the excess. That is what we don't need. These are the people that we don't need. Now, I randomly said names before of comedians, so I'm not going to individualize you as rappers or comedians. I'm not going to individualize you, but you're wrong for that. Because the money that you make is the tickets that bring discard and hatred to the rest of the tribe. Because you have not sat down with all your wits. And that's wits is white. Witty is white. It has nothing to do with the intellect of the angelic realm. But you have not sat down and said, well, how can we change the barter system? Or let's go back into the District of Columbia, which is Washington, D.C., which is not a state for some reason, which is an area of what? Unexplained. But we have not went in there. You have not, with all your monetary gains, with all your millionaires and billionaires and hundred thousands of dollars, you have not taken the initiative to make change for that which you claim that you are. You say that you are black, but we know that the word black means to be lacking. So you have not the answers. So that is something that I will say, but I will not waste my time with the lowlifes of the rappers, of the actors. The actors are paid harlots and prostitutes, men and women, who deceive. They're used as puppets. You write a script, you give them money, and they respond. They take off their clothes. They kiss when you tell them. They cut when you cut. You say action, they bring on that action. They give that energy. And this is all to elude those who are not godly. But the real word is ungodly. Not listening to the Greeks, the gods, or what they say, the myth, the M-Y-T-H, the T-H, the my, the myth of the Greeks, who these people that came over here, that was the last thing they can do, the best thing that they could do, to lie, to cheat, and to bring on illusion, because they never thought that no one was watching them. They never thought that the angels was here. They are the real ignorant and illiterate people. They're the ones that don't know. So now they're having a new change of the platform. It's not industrial, it's not architectural, but it's biotechnology, and the next step is robotic. So they have no need for those who they brought over here as pawns on the board, giving them free land grants and giving them what they call privilege. But they were also servants and slaves, slavish servants, Seville. They were also under the gun. So you who are also under the gun, must learn that you have no wins because you're on a conveyor belt. And now with depopulation, they don't need you. So they're giving you to take a shot. And once you take a shot, you're gone. You're already considered useless. You cannot put new wine in an old wine skin. So the skins of those who are lucid, or they call it white, but the true word is linnet, or milky, or lucid. Biblically, it's called linnet. Medically, it's called lucid. This is why they made the picture I Love Lucy, and they bond in with the Spanish, you see, and speaking Spanish. There's a difference between Spanish and Latin and Mexican, and Mexican and Puerto Rican, and Puerto Rican and Cuba and Costa Rica, or Dominican Republic. But they want you all, they put a title, you feel comfortable, you go into the title. We'll talk about that at another time. But this time, we're talking about the white folks who call themselves white, the word witty, white, the word double, not just one U, but two U's, the double U. Two U's, you hit, you hate, you hot. That's they get all the vowels that they can use to put with these letters to scramble, descramble, and use it articulately for their purpose in their language, which is called language. So you follow me, hallelujah. Do you understand what I'm saying to you today? Did the truth smack you in the face, or are you still rebellious because you're daddy's baby? Now, those people want to reverse that situation that happened in the 1500s and the 1600s. We have a remedy for that also. So like and share and keep it moving, and you will learn that too as we move and groove with young preacher, youngster who has taken the reversal on the foolishness that has been established through education. Do you know what education is? Oh, well, I got to get me some education, people say. Yeah, I got to get me some education. Education. Now, education is edit conversation that's written. Whoever writes it becomes the authority of it. Do you want education? You wanted to interact with someone you didn't know that treated you like slaves, and you wanted to go up in there, right? It's like this. You see, you want to get into integration and get into integration, and now you're halfway there. You knee deep in the foolishness, and you don't know about what's going on over here. Instead of elevating, going up, and then boom, you be here, then you won't be on their level. You won't be like the devil. Level and devil. Why would you want to be on a word that sounds like devil? Why would you want to be on the level of a devil? What is a devil? Who created that word? You got people saying devil, 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 devil. You got people eating devil cakes. They love the devil. You got people eating devil eggs. Think about that. Devil eggs. It was somebody trying to tell them that the act of them raping these black women, or melanated women, these melanated women produced a devil's egg. So we got it. The deviled egg is the melanated looking white inside the DNA changed towards the animalistic ways. And that must stop. Why you can send or act like you can send to the moon, but you cannot obey the commandments of thou shalt not kill. Why you can shut down the world, but you cannot obey the laws. You can restructure everything, but you cannot bring in equality and justice for all. Why would you have a people that got hundreds of thousands of dollars and other people that has $5,000 and $10,000? Because it's not about the money, fine. So what is it about? If it's not about the money, what I say is about the land, is about your culture, is about your language, is about your rules and regulations for your tribal people. So that is the answer. You're trying to use actors, singers, dancers to separate and have division. New actors, new conflicts, new killings, new this. So you will stop the elevation along. We don't have to go into your society. All we have to do is elevate along, elevate. Once you get to elevate, you see that there? We're going to be on a whole nother level. We'll be on a whole nother level when we start to elevate. It's called elevation. It's what's your language? None of the languages out there, go and get it. I'm not going to say what it is. Go into, find it. First of all, it's so many of you who are agents of evil and disharmony. So it's not like you don't have a right. You have a right to do anything you want to do. But you also, if you in the will, then there's other ramifications of what to do and what not to do. So people come up, they come from another country. That country's been abused. They come with their teachings from Israel, Egypt, Islamic countries. They bring it here, and it's allowed here because it's still a trap. Those who ran home, as I would say, and basically faked the funk and didn't get tossed out after their cleansing and was held on to because they were dangerous. They were dangerous people to be out in the world, so they got entrapped. It's like in a whirlwind. They got utilized. They were like EBEs. So now, because they think that time has separated them from what they used to do, because they never believed, because they never took the time to look at that word believe. So what was said to them, they never disputed that, because they was gophers. They go for it. And those who on me, who lied, who didn't come to my rescue, as you didn't go to your master teacher's rescue, you're wrong for that. And this is why you're confused, because now you let the white man's teacher who taught you the lies, and you let the black teachers who taught you the lies, because they was the mulattoes. They were the white man in black skin. So when you say men in black, you say men in black. Who is these men in black? What is black? Where did black come from? So it's not that many right now who's on board. It's okay. But we will still press on. And until the next time, we'll talk about Farrakhan, because he is a white man, mulatto, and not even in a black body, but he claimed to be black. So he is a white man claiming to be black, taught by a white man who was his savior, taught by a Moor, right, who was weakened at the time and went through many obstacles. And when the truth came to him, which was Elijah Muhammad, and in a plan of other people trying to destroy those who were called Els and Bays and Days and Moors, he used it to bring about a movement. And in that movement, now they done took it through marching on the stage, saying left, right, right, left, and weakening the movement economically. Never wanted to branch off with spirituality so they can get to understanding the visitors that would be Etherians. So we will talk about Farrakhan and his slick move. When I say slick, I mean slimy. Slimy like a snake. For his apparent reason where he states that he don't care if the movement that he's sending these people in is racist. The founder, Elron evidence of the Scientology. So this particular movement was already dismantled, and he already did a job to dismantle it and signing his people over to another organization where they could probe, investigate the mind and the electrical circuits and the thinking and questioning and that, and for him to get money up front and after whoever joins a percentage. I don't think that's the way we need to become people going. That is those children of the devil. And if you look at them, you will see the misconceptions, all the hollering and screaming he was about black. He got what he wanted. He got his position as being black and a black leader, a prominent black leader. But guess what? We're not black. And those who say they're black, they're just as ignorant, selfish, and greedy because they don't want to take their head out the shell and realize that they're not black. We're not black. I'm not black. Look at me. You see anything black around me? Maybe the shadow. But look at me. Look at me closely. Thank you very much. Okay? And for those who thought that you took away anything I was came here to do on earth as an angelic realm, as an Etherian, you're definitely wrong. And those who are here teaching why, if you are an angelic realm, why do you not say it? Why do you not say you in etheric? Why do you say you're a follower of this man or follower of that man? Why do you not say you an angelic realm? Because if you was an angelic realm, you would be doing angelic things. You're still doing mortal things. You have not left mortal. You have not been to immortality. You have not seen death. You not have surpassed death and recycled and came back and recycled and came back and recycled and came back and recycled and came back. You have painstakingly established yourself in a bubble, telling lies about the things of what happened. Like you say, what is news? You're giving propaganda of someone else that gave propaganda because he didn't know. Because if he knew, he would not be in a situation. No one would be in this. If Farrakhan knew, he would not go to L. Ron Hubbard. He's talking about the sins on the future. He does not know anything about the evolutionary process or the spiritual or the Etherian teachings. He had some teachings that was given by our family. And big shout out to those familiar spirits. He used them because he thought that they had took the spearhead. But they didn't take the spearhead. There is no spearhead. There is no top on the pyramid or the mirror. So how could there be a spearhead? There's an etheric force. He thought he disconnected the power of that which is and will always be. No, you just show forth yourself because those people that you eliminated, guess what? They recycle. But do you teach that? Do those of you who are teaching that you're somebody, a preacher, a teacher, a high priest, do you teach the truth? Do you know the truth? You don't know the truth. If you do, put it down on my page. If anybody, put it down on my page. There's no one going to put anything on this page because you don't know. The force field that gravitates from this point on surrounds the earth. You're seeing things never seen before. When I say water, 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 water responds. If I say heat, 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 heat responds. These are not like people. This is the deity status. Once you're in the deity status, then you understand about what you can do. When we say weather, we are there. The meteorologists want to see what's going on because they feel that they have captured this part of the continent and capped off the other part going to the Bering Strait, which is called Alaska. 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 What does ka mean? Those of you who say you know should know what ka means. Why is this the new world? And they say to get to the new world, you got to go through New York or down south to Virginia or to Miami. Now, how about coming over this way? Washington State. You got Washington State, then you got the District of Washington. What is the difference? Why is Washington not really talked about? Why is Washington right next to Canada? Who owns Canada, or who is said to own Canada? The one that they had the independence from? Independence Day? Was that a lie? July, Jew, Goo, lie. There's many, many things that you need to learn. So that's I believe that's the third or the fourth series. Maybe two. Get back to you.